So, Kreetha awakens, but not quite. You're in that sort of hazy in-between place like you were before. You recognize this place. You spoke to Durgeddin here at least once before.
I didn't drink anything. What is going on? Oh no.
Not this
didn't
time.
I drop you?
Hold
You're
on.
alive! I thought I killed you.
You did not kill me.
How?
I am stronger than that, Andoril. You needn't worry about me abandoning you just yet. However, we should have a bit of a discussion about the future. I am in the Forge now, and I understand its workings somewhat. I am learning. But, as you know, I am a creator, I am a smith, I am a maker. This place is home for me. You understand that, right?
I think I do. You want to stay?
I can do so much good here. I understand that the Forge can be used to create weapons and armor that can outfit the Boulder Shoulder clan and save potentially the entire continent if the stakes are as high as you've told me they are. But I needn't stay alone. Your friend Calder did give me an idea of how I might be able to move my spirit between a weapon and this place. But I can only be in one at once. I cannot power the Forge and be in a weapon at the same time. But I do believe that I can continue to join you in your adventures, but I would like you to consider something else. I have seen your heart, Andoril. I know what you fear. I know that you fear pursuit. I know there are those who would seek to bring you back, or to kill you for what you've seen and what you've done. This place is safe, or it will be. It is a sanctuary, especially if the Boulder Shoulder clan moves their forces here and begins to work the Forge. This can be a place of safety for you. And you can help me make the weapons and armor that could save the world.
I mean, I made some weapons and armor with you using my hands, but how would that work with the Forge?
You have a hidden talent, and a great deal of it. You have the hands of a warrior, but you also have the hands of a maker. You could do a lot of good here.
All right, well, I suppose I need to think, obviously. There's a lot going on, but we're here and we're in the Forge and we are here to do a job.
And when you awaken, you will find that your friends will require your assistance, but we have some time here.
Are they in trouble?
When are they not?
Always.
I know that Andoril's memories still reside somewhere in your mind. This place is as much your home as it is mine, and you know that you would occupy a place of high honor among not only the Boulder Shoulder clan, but among all the clans of dwarves in Faerun. They would know that you are the one who truly wields the power of the Forge.
It is strange that I can remember things that I feel are very old and yet feel very new.
And I know that sharing a mind with not one dwarf, but two, was not in your plan when you came here. But you came here. Kreetha, you came to this place. And I believe it was destined. I believe there was something about you that attracted Andril's spirit. There is something about you that drew you to this place, to me, and to this forge. But I understand that you will not abandon your friends, any more than I would abandon you. For now, I only ask that you consider. The forge is not safe yet. It is not secure yet. There is time. But my place, in the end, will be here.
I knew that when I dropped you in. When I thought I was killing you, I still knew that there was a reason you were going into the forge. So
That was an act of courage worthy of the greatest of dwarves.
So what now? I mean, now, not later now.
Now you awaken, and you aid your friends in either speaking with or repelling the grey dwarves at the door. I believe in you. Your friends believe in you. And you should be with them.
I have a question that is important to me in my decision.
Ask.
I can talk to you like this, but if I am awake and you are in the forge, will I be able to talk to you then?
Yes. I will be able to communicate with any in the building. But again, you and I share a bond. That won't be broken by something as small as a magical forge.
And I better go make sure my friends don't do anything stupid.
I have one other one other thing I wish to say.
Yes?
Before you and yours came to the forge, I was in another place. The weapon that you wielded was in the hoard of the Dragon Night Scale, but I was continuously living the memories of those last days.
You were like Andril.
And I cannot find the words to thank you and your friends for rescuing me from that fate. The idea that I might have the ability to create again, to be able to create the weapons and armor that protect those that are important to me. I cannot thank you enough.
I am glad that you found your way back home. And I am glad to hear that you will be able to do what you consider your life's purpose and dream. That's something that I think I am only just starting to understand.
You will find when you awaken that some of my essence remains with you. You will find when you awaken that you have a connection to the divine. Use it well. And awaken, Andril. Your friends need you.
All right. Thank you.
And here we are. You awaken.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
You awaken in a back room in the Forge of Fury. It smells dusty. This is not a room that has seen a lot of use in the last centuries.
Oh, it's very dusty. Like
The
we did not clean it out before he tossed you in there haphazardly.
the room
Why?
You're still in your blanket.
You have a blanket. That counts.
You hear the rush of water outside the door, and you feel the sort of humid heat that honestly reminds you of Chult's. There's a humid heat emanating from the forge, and the air is heavy with moisture. You awaken with your leg absolutely sound asleep, totally numb underneath Stinky.
You realize you need to take super deep breaths because you haven't been breathing well this entire time, and all of your capillaries are shut.
So you awaken. You've got a headache. Nothing that's going to hurt you mechanically, but you definitely are seeing double for just a moment. It's not quite as bad as the hangover headache from the 2-week bender that you had.
Thank God.
It's still pretty bad. That sort of pressure right behind the eyes and the sort of like flashing at the edges of your vision, at least as you begin to wake up.
Oh.
And you hear the sounds of
Gatorade for
combat. The first thing you hear when you wake up are the sounds of combat.